So it has been a minute since we've talked about GTA 6, and of course we are getting closer and closer. May is not right around the corner, but it's coming around the corner slowly. And it seems like every month there's more and more news to come out of it. And I was looking for a news kind of roundup of everything that's been going on with GTA 6. And lo and behold, TGG has got us. He literally has a news roundup for September. The perfect thing, exact thing that I was looking for. We got leaks, a map update, Rockstar employee getting harassed, and there's also an interview with one of the leads of Rockstar as well that I think he covers. I saw a news article about that one and I saw his name in the thumbnail. So I'm assuming that's going to be in there as well. He's always on top of GTA 6 stuff. If you want to follow someone for that, TGG is a great source. Now, let's dive in, and once my Elgato's ready.
It's been a pretty busy month for GTA 6 news. We've had leaks, mapping project updates, as well as an interview with Dan Houser. This is the first time he's spoken publicly about GTA 6, well, ever. You guys have been—
That's crazy. Like, he's one of the head people at Rockstar and a lead writer, by the way, and hasn't said anything about the game yet. I wonder why. There is a reason. I know what the reason is. I didn't watch this video, but I've read an article.
Asking for a lot more GTA 6 content. So going forward, up until GTA 6's release, we'll be bringing back this monthly recap series, where we'll go over everything that's happened in the GTA 6 space over the past month, recap stories that we've already gone over, as well as cover stories that we wouldn't usually cover on the channel because they're a bit smaller, and hopefully this will help make the wait to GTA 6 feel a bit shorter. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more stuff like this. Let's jump in. Okay, so maybe the biggest thing that happened over the past week was Dan Houser, the co-founder of Rockstar Games, giving his first public interview since Red Dead 2 came out.
That's
wild. That was in 2018. So if you don't know, Dan Houser actually left Rockstar in 2020. He's now started up his own company called Absurd Ventures. But the main reason that this interview is so interesting is because he was the main writer for the GTA franchise, for every GTA.
So there you go. So it's now that you know this, it's going to be a different writer for GTA 6 than any Rockstar game. And that's concerning because how good has writing been on Rockstar games, right? So they're still going to have great writing. I truly believe that they probably found someone. Dan probably found someone great to replace him, but we'll hear
so far. And he left Rockstar in 2020, which is right about when GTA 6 sort of started to enter full development. So everyone wants to know the answer to the question, is Dan Houser, or did Dan Houser write the GTA 6 story before he left? In this interview with IGN last week, we got the answer to that question. Here it is.
Is it going to feel weird to you for GTA 6 to come out on May 26th of 26, and for you to not have like every square inch of it seared into your brain the first time you sit down to actually play it?
In a way. I mean, I think it's a great privilege to have worked on something that big, and to, I wrote the last 10 or 11 of them, so I think the world's probably had enough GTA from me. I think it's, they're always a new story, so it's not going to be a story that I wrote or a character set that I developed. I think it's going to be exciting. The game will be great, I'm sure.
So there you have it. Dan Houser didn't write this story. These aren't his characters.
I mean, that shouldn't really be a surprise
to previous GTAs. This got a lot of people upset and nervous for what GTA 6 is going to be. I can understand.
I understand that, right? Like, before that, you would have known what you were getting, that kind of thing. But there's a lot of good writers out there. So, and if someone's going to find them, it's going to be Rockstar.
However, we do have to realize that Dan Houser was only one of the writers.
That's also true.
Of the Rockstar games.
That's a good point.
There were several other writers. It's not just one guy writing everything. In fact, we know that Michael Unsworth, who was, again, one of the lead writers for Red Dead 2, GTA 5, GTA 4, he stayed at Rockstar a few years longer than Dan Houser did. He left in 2023. So unlike Dan Houser, one of the main writers for Red Dead 2, actually worked.
That actually worries me more than the Dan thing. If he did, like, Red Dead 2 is probably the best written, can I say that? Best written video game of all time? It might be. If he left in the middle of it, and the rumors were one of the reasons why it was getting delayed is because they don't know how to finish the game. That's a rumor. That worries me more than the Dan thing. if he started writing the story and maybe never finished it, and they're trying to piece that together, that worries me.
On a lot of GTA 6's story. At the end of the day, you're free to make up your own mind whether you think Dan Houser not writing the next GTA is going to be a big deal, but I'm personally in the boat with what Dan himself said. Maybe the world has seen enough GTA from Dan Houser and it's ready for someone else to take over. At the very least, I'm looking forward to seeing what GTA 6's story gives us. It looks great from the trailers, so we'll just have to wait and see. Also, in his interview with IGN, Dan Houser was asked about Bully 2 and why Bully 2 never happened. Here's what he said.
I love this.
Why did we never get a sequel to Bully?
I think there was just bandwidth issues. You know, if you've got a small lead creative team and a small senior leadership crew, you just can't do all the projects you want. And, you know, we certainly have.
Bully is one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of those games that as a kid I rented and just loved every second of it. I think I probably kept it out too long, had to pay extra money when I brought it back. I would love a new Bully game.
How we're structuring it absurd. We're trying to do 2 projects with a fairly small team, and it's really trying to think through that. How can we do that and keep them both moving?
So there you have it. If you're a big Bully fan hoping for Bully 2, I wouldn't get your hopes up necessarily. You never know, but Rockstar, they've got to work on a lot of different things. Sometimes they just don't have the capacity to make multiple games. It is what it is. Maybe one day. For our next news story, this is...
I think if they did a Bully 2 before the next Red Dead, just like slipped it in there as like a kind of filler game, I think people would be pretty happy with it. And I'll also realize I'm blocking my dude here.
A bit of a... It's not a great story, okay? This isn't good. There's a clip going viral right now of a guy who flew across the world to Rockstar's office in Scotland to harass and ask the developers if GTA 6 is getting delayed again. I'll play the clip.
When's the delay? When's the next trailer?
Yeah, don't do that.
You don't know. We are live here from Edinburgh, Scotland. I flew all the way over here because I'm sick
Dude, the things people do for attention, man.
and tired of waiting for the answers. Right now, we are here, right here, live from Rockstar North. I told you guys I wasn't playing around. When's the delay happening? Is there another delay? What about the trailer? Is there another trailer? You can't tell me? You can't tell me nothing.
Look, man, this just isn't the W that you think it is. So a lot of people understandably are frustrated, right? The GTA 6 has taken ages to come out. I'm in that boat, believe me. But going outside Rockstar North to harass individual developers isn't gonna get you any info, dude. I don't think people understand that individual developers don't actually know if the game is gonna get delayed. Like, this is a company with thousands of employees working on GTA 6. This isn't a decision that one of the devs is gonna know about or make.
Even
this
the trailers.
comes from the higher ups at Rockstar, like the head of Rockstar, the head of Take-Two Interactive. These are the people that make these decisions, not the individual devs that you flew halfway across the world to harass.
No,
he trying to do their jobs
whoa.
and actually make.
Let's be clear. He flew halfway across the world for attention. That's what it actually is.
The game. What is wrong with you? Don't do this. For our next story, earlier this month, Tez2, one of the known data miners in the GTA community, found the name of 8 in-game GTA 6 websites. One of these we
covered that.
2022 leaks, but 7 of these were new. We covered this previously on the channel a few weeks ago, but we'll go through it quickly in case you didn't see that video. And these websites give us a lot of context about what could be in the game. So let's go through them. We've got WhatUp app, which is going to be the in-game texting app like WhatsApp. It's a parody of WhatsApp, basically. RideMe.
Hilarious
app,
name.
Most
Hilarious
likely is
name.
Probably going to be Uber, right? Or Lyft, maybe. Some sort of driving taxi.
Fast travel
service.
situation.
We've got a BuckMe.app, which this could go 2 ways, right? This could
Hunting?
either be something like Cash App, like send me a buck, or I've seen a bunch of people online say that this could be like GTA 6's OnlyFans parody.
Oh.
We don't know. We'll have to see. It could be either. We've got LeonardoGov.
I mean, RideMe could also be a Tinder service as well. See what I did there? See what
which will probably be like a state government website, obviously. BrianandBradley.com. Now, we already know of Brian Heder, who's going to be working with Jason. This could be related to him, or it could be a parody of something like Morgan & Morgan, a law firm, lawyers, you know. We got Hookers Galore.
Oh, that's the Tinder.
Again, this one could go one of 2 ways. This could either be well, a site for hookers, or, as a lot of people have pointed out online, this could be a fishing shop. You know, like hooks, like fish hook. I feel like that would be a funny Rockstar.
It probably
parody that
is
they
a
might
fishing
do.
one.
This honestly could be a fishing website. We'll have to wait and see. And the last two are weird, man. I have no clue what these could be, but we've got wipeoutcornskin.com as well as my boy has a creepy corndog.com. Anyways, speculate about those if you like in the comments down below. If these are going to be anything like GTA 5 or GTA 4's in-game websites, these are going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot of depth to them, and we can honestly spend hours just scrolling through the internet in this game. It's going to be insane. I can't wait. We have two more news stories to go over. One of them we covered last week on the channel. We'll go through it again real quick. Now, 2 years ago, Rockstar bought 5M. Well, they bought the company that made 5M, GTA Roleplay, basically. Recently, the biggest roleplay server, NoPixel, announced that it's launching a server in collaboration with Rockstar Games.
Huge.
And they also teased that NoPixel, and possibly Roleplay as a whole, is going to be coming to the Rockstar Games launcher as well as other PC platforms.
Makes complete sense.
Possibly Steam or Epic Games, who knows? Rockstar even quote tweeted this, saying we're excited to support the NoPixel team as they create the future of GTA RP. So we'll have to wait for an official announcement from Rockstar, but right now,
I wouldn't be surprised if like Rockstar puts out some sort of trailer in conjunction with them. It makes complete sense. I don't think this is a surprise to
this
anyone.
looks like GTA Roleplay is going to be launched as its own separate game, which is absolutely massive, not only for the future of GTA RP, but the future of GTA Online heading into GTA 6. This also links back to leaks we got last year from GTA Focal, where they uncovered a secret Rockstar project named Project Soundstage, or Project Rome, Rockstar Online modding engine. Essentially, behind the scenes over the past few years, Rockstar has been heavily buying into user-generated content, UGC. And going forward with GTA Online or GTA 6, or maybe both, Rockstar wants to heavily lean into letting people create their own content.
So this is like the future of video games. This is like, for example, people being able to make a steal the brain rot game in Rockstar or in GTA specifically. It'll happen. It'll happen.
In the game. Think Fortnite, Roblox, these types of games, right? And in fact, it's been leaked that Rockstar has reached out to a lot of Fortnite map creators and Roblox map creators,
Not
as well as
surprised.
GTA 5 server creators, in an attempt to build this Project Soundstage or Project Rome. Again, it's very early days, but for right now, what you kind of need to know is that GTA 6 is probably going to look very different, and people are going to be able to create their own content within the game. We'll leave it at that for now, not to get too complicated. If you want a standalone video on it, I made that like a week ago. You can check that out. But for now, yeah, GTA 6 gonna be very different to what we currently have with GTA 5. And for our final news story of
I'm in the way.
the GTA 6 mapping project got yet another update.
Okay.
Kind of a smaller update. We'll go through some of the changes real quick. And of course, this map will be linked down below if you
This
want to
map
look at
is
it yourself.
insane.
But first, a massive shout out to Yanis as well as the entire GTA 6 mapping Discord for updating this map. You guys are working insanely hard over there, getting all of this out there. We appreciate it. So one of the first changes you'll notice is Lake Leonida actually looks very different to the last mapping project update. And in fact, Ambrosia, as well as Lake Leonida as a whole, has been moved much further right, a bit closer to Vice City here. So it's really starting to take shape, as well as the roads around here in Ambrosia have been mapped out.
So I'm very curious how long like the roads in between like the coasts of Leonida are. Like how much empty space is going to be stuck in the middle here? I doubt it's going to be that much.
Out a bit more accurately based off the screenshots we got back in May. Of course, you can see the fields down here that we saw in the screenshots. We've even got the racetrack over here, as well as a baseball stadium that we could see in the screenshots. Vice City has also been slightly updated. The roads are a bit more accurate. Overall though, I'm not reading into these changes too much until we get like a massive update with trailer 3 or something. We've got some minor updates to the Tequesta Key here, for example, but really we're just gonna have to wait till we get a big update with either a bunch more screenshots or trailer 3, like I said. To a lot of people's dismay, maybe the airport is still looking absolutely huge. Port Gilmore also
huge.
got updated. The roads are a bit more accurate based off a few of the trailer shots. Some more mountains have been mapped out in the northern part of the map as well.
So the rumor that I heard is that panhandle part of the map is not going to be there. So the mountain area is going to kind of be the edge. I don't know.
Well, as Watson Bay being moved a little bit closer to Hamlet, but apart from that, not too much. It's just a few road changes. If you're really into this, I will link this down below again, but as for right now, this is roughly what we're thinking the map is going to look like. To finish the video off, I was thinking of making a standalone video, but I don't know if that would be kind of cringe or whatever, but I just want to say thank you, honestly. I sort of took about a 2-month break from making GTA 6 content, and the 2 videos I've made since I came back have got like 300,000 and 500,000 views. It's honestly been insane. And I was talking to a couple other creators the other day.
Here's something I'll say about this is with what I do on like with Call of Duty, what I've done with Call of Duty for 16 years, just following games like on Ink TV, there's like no breaks, and going for a break, even for a week, is terrifying. I get what he's saying here. His thank you that he is giving is completely legitimate, and he means it.
And I was thinking back to before GTA 5 came out, and I still remember the few YouTubers I watched before that game came out. Like Champ Chong, for example, is someone I used to watch heaps here in Australia. And it's crazy how awesome those memories are for me of watching these YouTubers before a GTA game came out. And those are memories that I still hold, 12 or 13 years later. It is absolutely insane for me to think that, hundreds of thousands of people are watching every GTA 6 video I make. And I just feel so privileged and lucky, honestly, to be able to be one of those YouTubers for you guys. I don't know if this is cringe. I just want to say thank you guys for watching me, and just know that I don't take this role lightly. I really try not to.
From what I've seen from him, he is an extremely good dude, and I understand what he's saying. I understand it's a privileged position to be in, and anyone in that position, as long as you have a good head on your shoulders, feels humbled by that position. Not like cocky. Well, some people feel cocky about it, but we know who those people are. But yeah, he's legitimate there, and he's a good dude, and he's going to crush it when GTA 6 comes out. I think we all know that.